Hello, welcome to the Sprint2 Team Progress Report for Saul, a game by Team SATAS.
This is Adebayo, and this is my progress for Sprint2. User story. As a gamer, I want to use the arrow keys to navigate to worlds, so that I can enter a world. Acceptance criteria. Use of the left and right arrow keys makes the ship automatically travel along a set path to appropriate level. Let me just bring in the game, the demo. And click on start. As you can see, when the start button is now clicked, the ship automatically moves to the first planet, which is our first stage. When I hit right, it moves to another location, and the left mouse key takes it back. Hitting left again takes it to the next planet, left again, and left takes it to the final stage, which is the sun. And hitting right also, it moves along a set path.
This is the Sprint2 update for Samuel Sop. Child User Story 1. As a gamer, I want the player's sprite to spawn when the level starts, so that I can interact with the level. Acceptance 1. Character sprite loads at level spawn point immediately upon entering level. So immediately upon entering the level, the character sprite has spawned. Child User Story 2. As a gamer, I want the player sprite to collide with platforms so that I don't go through them. Collision occurs at the character sprite bounding box location. As you can see, the sprite cannot pass the platform. Thank you very much for watching.
Hello, this is Sean Kelly, and here is my progress for Sprint 2. User story. As a gamer, I want to use the arrow keys while in levels so that I can move the game character around the level. Acceptance criteria. Pressing the left or right arrow keys moves the character in the corresponding direction. User story. As a gamer, I want to press the space button on the keyboard while controlling the character so that I can jump. Acceptance criteria. Pressing the space bar causes the character to hop into the air. Here is our game so far. This is level 1, and as you can see, I can move left and right, and I can jump.
Hello, this is Tyrone Tachibana, and today I'm going to be going over my second sprint in software design and development. Now, for my first user story, as a gamer, I want to press the left mouse button so that I can shoot my primary weapon. And the acceptance criteria is primary weapon helo sidearm shot spawns upon left mouse click press. In my second user story, as a helo projectile, I want to appear on top of the player sprite so that I'm able to travel to the enemy. And the acceptance criteria is projectile spawns on sprite location upon left mouse click. And my third user story is, as a helo projectile, I want to travel forward so that I can hit enemies. And the acceptance criteria is projectile travels in a straight horizontal line away from spawn locations. Now I'm going to bring in my demo to do all three things, since all of them are really done with one shot. And as you can see, it is shot with a left mouse button click and from the sprite's location, and goes in a horizontal line. And that should be the end of my video. Thank you for watching.
Hello everybody, I'm Anthony LaBelle, and here's the progress that I've done so far for Sprint 2. So for the first user story, as a gamer I want to open the status display screen by pressing C during a level so that I can view level and weapon information. The acceptance criteria. Status display screen opens when player hits the C key. So here's the first level. I'm going to hit the C key. There's the screen popping up. Now the second user story. As a status display screen, I want to appear on the center of the game window so that my information is clearly visible to the gamer. The acceptance criteria. Status screen appears in the center of the game window and on top of the level display. Let's go back to the game to show the menu again. There's the menu, and as you can see, it is in the center of the window over the level display. Now for the third and final user story. As a gamer, I want to close the status display screen by clicking OK on the display screen so that I can resume the level. The acceptance criteria. Status display screen closes when player clicks OK button on display screen. Okay, let's go click on the OK button on the window, and it's gone. And that's it for me. Thank you so much.
Hello, this is Cameron, and I'll be bringing you the sound update this sprint. User story. As a gamer, I want to hear the background music as soon as the level begins, so that I have audio cue that the level has begun. Acceptance criteria. Background music immediately loads on level start. Okay, so when we start the first level, you can hear the music starts. User story. As a gamer, I want to hear a sound effect when I fire my primary weapon, so that I have audio confirmation that the weapon has been fired. Acceptance criteria. Primary weapon sound effect plays each time primary weapon is fired.
In this section, I will be covering the in-depth testing of the child user stories with enhanced acceptance criteria that were created by the product owner, Ayodeji Adebayo. Child user story 1. As a gamer, I want to use the arrow keys to navigate to worlds so that I can enter a world. Enhanced acceptance criteria 1. When the ship is at the rightmost planet and the right key is pressed, the ship does not fly off into space. So if I navigate right here to the moon, which is our rightmost planet, and I try to go farther right, it doesn't let me, I don't go off into space. Child user story 2. As a gamer, I want to use the arrow keys to navigate to worlds so that I can enter a world. Enhanced criteria 2. When the ship is at the leftmost planet and left key is pressed, the ship does not fly off into space. So now, just like I did with the rightmost planet, I will go to the leftmost planet, which is the sun, and if I try to keep going left, it will not let me. Child user story 3. As a gamer, I want to press the space button on the keyboard while controlling the game character so that I can jump. Enhanced acceptance criteria 3. Rapidly tapping the space bar or holding down the space bar key does not make the character fly upwards non-stop. So if I navigate to level 1, if I hit regular jump, just do a normal hop. But if I hit faster, I don't fly off into space. I just do lots of little hops. Likewise, if I hold the space button down, like I'm doing now, just lots of little hops, and I do not fly off into space. Child user story 4. As a gamer, I want to open the status display screen by pressing C during a level so that I can view level and weapon information. Enhanced criteria 4. Hitting the C key multiple times does not open multiple status displays. So if I go back to the level, if I hit C, I get the status screen, and I'm hitting C multiple times and nothing else happens, and then I click OK to close. Child user story 5. As a gamer, I want to hear a sound effect when I fire my primary weapon so that I have audio confirmation that the weapon has been fired. Enhanced acceptance criteria 5. The sound effect for the primary weapon does not overlap or distort if the mouse button is rapidly clicked. So now I'll go into the level, and now when I start shooting, no matter how fast I hit it, the sound doesn't distort or overlap. Thank you for watching this week.